Hello, friends of the internet. Welcome to General Nerdcast episode
55.
55. Thank you.
This is going to be our general review.
Yeah, we're going to talk to you about some generally nerdy things. I've done this before. We're going to talk to you about some generally nerdy things. And introducing our newest member, Casey.
Hello. I'm Casey. Hi.
This is Casey.
Yes.
Yes.
Vibes around.
We're going to do what he said. We're going to review the Castlevania Netflix Anime series machine 4 episodes.
Go.
Really
Bobby,
long.
Yes.
Tyler, Casey. Just get it out of the way.
And we're good. We're going.
Yeah.
Here we go. Who
So,
wants to go first? And talk about
I think
stuff?
I don't have any experience playing the games, but as a series and kind of having very slight background of the story, I think it's actually really good, and I think it's a really good start. Plus, the gruesomeness is awesome.
It was very brutal.
Very gory.
It was one of those things where it was like starting and you're like, oh, okay, I see where it's going. Oh, you just ripped that kid in half.
Yeah, no one's safe.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, no.
aside from main cast, obviously, but like,
Yeah.
like kids, women, children, kids, men, women, everyone was screwed. Like, they didn't hold anything back with.
No. You saw entrails and intestines and...
Plenty of heads on stakes.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
And then there was, like, the first person that they killed, I was like, oh, well, this is going to be brutal. Because, like it starts, and, you know, Dracula does his thing and summons all his things, and I guess we should talk about a quick backstory of the show. So, it's very loosely based on Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse. Basically what happens is Dracula finds a human that she falls in love with.
He's a man. Yes. Very male. Very male.
He's a vampire, it doesn't count. And basically she wants to science. Oh. Ties into my shirt.
Because science.
Yes, and the church finds stuff in her house. They think she's a witch, burns her at the stake. Dracula gets pissed, and that's how he summons his army to kill everybody because he's mad at humans again. Whiny dogs. Okay. Basically, what was I going to say?
So, after they find stuff in her house, and she gets
burned at the stake because she's a witch.
Yes.
And then he comes back and he says, you have 1 year to make peace with your gods, and then I'm going to kill you all. And then
A year goes by.
And instead of being like, guys, we're screwed, they kind of like try to celebrate her death. And so Dracula's pissed and comes back and goes, I told you, and now you're all dead. And then summons his Dracula army, and the first person that they kill, like, you know, crazy vampire thing comes by and just like cuts her arm off and half of her face. And you're kind of like, oh, okay. And then she turns around and you see her face and her arm gone. And you're like, okay, I see where this is going.
Yeah, it started out with the classic animation. Oh, that person's dead.
Yeah, little
and
blood
then,
squirts.
You know, it turns around and shows, oh, no, you can see what actually happens. And then it went on to continuously execute person after person after person.
Yeah, pretty much.
Throughout the entire town.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't piss Dracula off.
Yeah.
Basically, long story short.
Long story short, people aren't witches.
Yeah.
And also, don't kill Dracula's wife.
But yeah, as they were burning her at the stake, she's like, no, please don't hurt any of these people. They don't know what they're doing. But Dracula was like, no, I don't care.
She wasn't talking to Dracula.
Oh.
What?
This was the lore
Whoa.
thing that I was telling you about.
Oh, okay.
So, when she's being burned at the stake, I guess we should do like a spoiler alert thing. Because...
Oh, we're spoiling this whole show.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
just
yeah.
Get
just so you
prepared.
know,
Get
we're not
prepared.
gonna like this. It's 4 episodes, and
Yeah,
if you know anything about Castlevania, this isn't going to shock any of you. So I'm not going to hold back on spoilers. I'm just gonna fucking tell you about it. But anyway, so when she's doing that, she's talking to Adrian.
Oh.
Adrian is in the crowd watching this happen.
Oh my goodness.
Is he?
Yeah, and like. See, I watched the whole series and I was like, oh, I just want to kind of get some more backstory behind what's going on. And I read that and I was like, no fucking way. And then I rewatched the first episode.
And he's...
They don't show him in the crowd, but as soon as like they start doing like the first credit scene, they show him watching his mom burn at the stake. Like from the crowd's perspective. He's like watching and he's like
credit
yeah.
scenes?
Yeah, like in the very first one, the long-haired person that's like standing in front of her, that's Adrian. Or as we all know him as Alucard.
Yeah.
Why he changed his name to Alucard is because he hates Dracula, and it's Dracula backwards.
Whoa, dude, mind blown,
right?
Mind blown.
So,
all right.
And also, I don't know if you guys noticed in the first episode, the person that goes in to try to stop Dracula after he does his whole, you have 1 year to... The person that walks in and says, no, don't, is...
I noticed that one.
That one,
I had to rewatch the episode. I was like, was that him? Because like we watched the first episode, and then we were like, well, let's do like a review thing, and then I had to go back and rewatch it, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, I think I watched the whole thing like 3 times. The first time like actively watching it, the second time kind of watching it while doing notes and whatnot on other stuff. But I did know that he was the one who came and talked to Dracula. When I first saw it, I obviously was like, I have no idea who you are, and either you probably died.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert. No, he didn't.
No.
He's like a half vampire human thing.
Yes.
He's a halfling.
He's a hybrid.
He's a hybrid.
There you go.
That's a good way to put that.
So after the first episode, it kind of goes to explore that the country is being attacked by Dracula's monsters, and it kind of follows along the story of a excommunicated demon hunter from the church and
from the Belmont family.
Yes,
because the Belmonts have always fought Dracula.
Yeah,
and killed Dracula.
The church doesn't accept them because they are devil worshippers because they use science and reason. But back in the Dark Ages, the church ruled everything.
Yeah,
that's basically when the story's set too.
But I guess we'll get into that in a minute. Little did we know, church guy's insane.
Yes. Bash it.
So it follows Trevor Belmont. He's the last of the House of Belmont. He's the last son of the House of Belmont. It's his story of how he's been excommunicated, so he doesn't want to fight. He's like, I don't give a shit anymore. You guys don't want my help. I'm not going to help you. And he just gets drunk a lot.
Yeah,
and I fucking appreciate that.
He's a good man.
I really like his character because the only thing he takes seriously is the only word I can pin to it is fighting. Mm-hmm. Everything else, whether when he's talking, when he's just walking around, whatever, is just complete. Fuck you.
Yeah,
bullshit.
Pretty much.
Whatever.
The comic relief that they added to Trevor was good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It definitely toned down the series a little bit, which is good because I feel like if they just went fucking serious, went ham the whole time, it probably would have fucked it up.
Yeah,
it would have been too much.
Yeah,
too much.
It would have been too much seriousness, and you would have been like, "Well, it was good, but okay."
I don't want to keep up with it.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, I think he's mainish character, one of the mainish ones.
He's the main character.
Yeah, he's probably the main character.
The other people are more like followers, I guess. Mm-hmm. So.
But yeah, I think he's going to be the great draw to the show, obviously.
Yeah.
So Trevor Belmont, he starts heading toward the last city, because at this point, Dracula's basically destroyed all the cities in the country except for Greshit. He heads to Greshit, and as soon as he gets there, there is nothing but heads on stakes with intestines wrapped around the entire town, and they're throwing dead bodies into a kitchen.
Yeah, that part.
Awesome.
That fucking part when they're like
starts.
Yeah, and like you see them like the demons like leave the town, and you're like, oh, okay, well, they just got killed.
One's got a baby in hand.
Yeah. And then it like zooms in on the town, and everybody's like cleaning it, and a dude's literally cleaning intestines off a tent. Mm-hmm. Like, I was like,
with a broom, he's like, get out of here.
Yeah. So that part was pretty intense. But yeah, he gets there, and it's like blocked off, so he's got to find a way in.
Crawls through the shitter hole.
Yeah. And makes a joke about it. Hey, you should at least warn people before you shit all over me.
Yep.
Also, in the first episode, I thought it was funny when they kept kicking him in the nuts. He was like, "Stop kicking me in the balls!"
Yeah.
But yeah, So yeah, that happens, and then he meets the speakers, who are just, I don't know. They're not church people.
They're not church people.
Not.
They're historians, but they refuse to write anything down.
Yeah, they just talk to each other, and they're like,
Yeah,
hey, here's my story.
Fucking weird, man.
Basically the Bible before paper was invented.
Yeah, and I guess Trevor Belmont's dad, I don't remember his name, but he wanted to transcribe all of their adventures, and they were like, no, we don't write anything down. So that's fucking weird. Yeah. But anyway, so he meets them, and they're like, oh, we're missing one, so we can't leave. So he goes down. He goes down to save her. He thinks she's dead. Fights a Cyclops.
Yep, Stone-Eyed Cyclops,
Yeah.
to be exact.
Thank you.
Gotcha.
Basically, if he looks you in the eye, he turns you to stone.
Mm-hmm. Medusa.
He's a Medusa Cyclops.
You are all now
Medusa-clops. What? Hero of Mousestone?
No, I said you were all now stone.
Oh. What was I saying? Oh, fights a Cyclops. Pretty cool fight.
Really good fight.
I wish it was a little bit longer and it was a little bit cooler, but like it was good enough the way that it was.
Yeah, I think
it's one of those things where I'm like, I wish it was more, but I'm glad it stopped.
Yeah, I mean, essentially, all of season 1 is just the pilot to, are you guys going to accept the show? So I don't think they wanted to extend that one terribly long.
Well, and I think they're trying to avoid like the issues that the epic animes do, where it's nothing but like 8-episode fights or 10-episode fights. And next week on
Dragon Ball Z, May.
And next week, but yeah, I think they did it short.
Oh, we blocked it. Now we got to start over.
But yeah, they did it short for a reason. That way they could kind of throw a lot more story. I mean, the show's not super action-y. It's kind of maybe half and half. It's more of like the story of Castlevania than it is just fighting. Because, you know, the video games is just running around killing stuff. I've never personally played any Castlevania longer than 5 minutes. So I can't say that that's true.
I think this is the only Castlevania game I still own.
Is
Dracula's Curse, yeah. I guess this is more of like a prequel to what the actual like game was, and it's more of a backstory of how Trevor kind of decided to fight for the people and not the church.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't give a fuck about the church.
No.
And he basically goes around saves the people because that's his family's like legacy is they're created, baby making creation. All right, the birds and the bees.
Let's not get into that.
Okay,
we have children viewing us right now.
Gross.
God, I hope not.
Gross.
This isn't a show for you guys.
Yeah, you fucking nerds, go away. No, just kidding. I accept all ages. Like not okay. It's getting weird.
So Castlevania.
Castlevania is a video game about fighting Dracula. So what was I saying?
You were talking about how you still own that. We're kind of moving from episode 2 into episode 3. They kills the ogre.
Yeah,
the fight was
Cyclops.
good enough.
Cyclops, Stone-Eyed Cyclops.
Whatever. Sorry.
Get your facts.
Ogre Cyclops.
Ogre Clops. So yeah, that happens, and then saves her, and then basically the church wants to kill the Seekers because the church is blaming the Seekers for Dracula, even though it's the church's fault for killing Dracula's wife. So they're going to go, like, round up the town. They're like, we gotta kill the Seekers to save the town. And basically Trevor says, no, don't be stupid. And tells the Seekers to leave. They won't. So he's like, fine, I'll hide you. And then I'll fight everybody. So basically that's what happens. He goes through and fights everybody and then kills the people that work for the church. I don't think he kills any, like, civilians.
No.
I think he only kills the people
who
in the church.
attacked him,
Yeah,
too. Like, he didn't go picking
up
on anybody.
Yeah.
He kind of just, like, defends people, you know?
Yeah, and he defended himself, I guess.
Yeah.
So he goes around and kills pretty much everybody that belongs to the church that's left. And then in episode 3, you find out that church guy is, batshit insane. And basically his whole goal behind burning Lisa, which was Dracula's wife, on the stake, and all the stuff that he was doing was because he wanted to become the head of the church.
Yeah.
And basically, he unleashed hell on everybody to try to do that because he's not a good guy.
No, he's not.
Good news, he gets eaten by this weird super demon thing with blue eyes and cool stuff. So that
Pretty
happens
great.
and he dies. And it's pretty cool. At least I think he's dead. I mean,
Yeah,
they just showed blood like pour off,
showed
pour
blood.
down, and like that doesn't mean that he's dead though.
Yeah, with subtitles, it's like it said flesh ripping.
Yes.
So
Yeah, I mean, but
yeah,
it's one of those things. Like, does he turn him into a
are they
vampire,
turning him? Are they?
or are they actually killing him? You know?
We're hoping he's dead, but if he shows up, he's going to be a boss fight later. So.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
So that all happens, and then the demon dudes come to attack the town, and Trevor basically is like, "This is how we're gonna fight him," and everybody's like, "We can't because we're not cool enough," and he's like, "Fuck you." Pike's in the front, and he sets the whole line up, and he's like, "Salt, watch this, it burns them," and shows them how to fight demons, basically. And Sifa is that her name? Sifa? I can't remember. I can't remember how they pronounce it, but
Yeah.
she's a wizard.
Yeah, she's one of the speakers. We didn't mention. We barely mentioned her.
Yeah,
during the rescue process.
She's the one that Trevor saves.
Yes.
And she's a mage seeker. She does stuff like this, and it creates fireballs and ice walls and stuff. So she's pretty cool too, I guess.
She seems like going to be part of the story too. She's going to be a regular member of the crew.
Yeah, she'll be interesting. Anyways, we'll move forward a little bit. After they fight the demons, I think they fought a pack of 4 or something. They held him off. He taught everybody how to fight him, how to kill him, what works against them, holy water, salt on blades, where to attack, and then shows off his skills with the whip and sword.
Yeah, which are amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
They make him be pretty badass.
Yeah, I like when he hits the first demon with the whip, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Oh, it's consecrated.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about
You
it."
got this.
After they beat that wave, Trevor and Sifa the ground collapses underneath them. They fall into the dungeon area underneath the town where the Cyclops originally was, but then they keep falling through floor after floor through the different constructs of it until they finally collapse down to kind of the bottom of it, I'm assuming, and walk into a room where Sifa's the reason she was down in the tombs and why she got attacked by the Cyclops was because she was searching for the sleeping warrior.
Yeah, we didn't get into that at all.
Yeah.
It's fine. Schematics.
Yeah. And they find the tomb of the sleeping warrior, and he wakes up. She's all happy. Trevor's just kind of glaring.
He
Very
thinks it's Dracula.
Yeah, it's very
He thinks
standoffish
it's Dracula
because
he's
it was
like, this is a castle.
Yeah, he was like, I've read about this from my grandfather's stories, like the machines and all this stuff, and he's like, this is Dracula's castle. And they're like, it can't be Dracula's castle because Dracula's castle's over there. And then, and he's sleeping in like a stone coffin that's kind of floating. So it like, he steps on a trap, and it wakes up this vampire, and he comes out, and Trevor's telling everybody, where he's like, oh, this is Dracula's castle, and Alucard basically says, have you ever seen Dracula? Who are you? And he's like, oh, you're Trevor Belmont, Belmonts, and blah, blah, blah. And then he's like, have you ever seen Dracula? And he goes, no one knows what Dracula looks like. So Trevor thinks it's Dracula. So they fight, and another fight that I wish was a little longer.
Yeah, that one could have gone a little longer.
Yeah.
But it was
wasn't
still,
very
like,
It was
cool
still
enough.
a good...
Yes.
Yeah. But, so they fight, and then basically Alucard kind of wins, but loses at the same time.
Yeah, it was a stalemate.
Yeah,
But
it's
that's
kinda
a really
way
good
nice.
word
That
to
is a good
use.
word for it.
But then...
Say it again.
Stalemate.
Nailed it.
Then Sifia, we gotta actually learn her name.
I wrote it down, I just don't know how it's
You
pronounced.
should have wrote it down. What
Sifia. We're just gonna keep saying Sifia until I'm wrong.
I think you're already wrong. But...
Whatever. She basically comes up and gives the winning edge to Trevor by threatening to incinerate Alucard, and he's like, "So you're willing to help him even though I'm your savior or whatever?" She's like, "Yeah,
He saved my
but
life.
he's actually saved me.
Yeah.
You're
like a
kind of
maybe.
up in the air.
You're a maybe. At
You're
this
kind of
point.
being a dick right now.
Well, and the best part of that entire fight,
Oh, yeah.
they're skirmishing. It's pretty good. And then Trevor knees Alucard in the nutsack, and Alucard isn't phased for 1 second.
He doesn't even
They're not
flinch.
even phased, and he goes, "This isn't a bar fight,"
And it's like-
which goes back to that first episode of Trevor
Yeah.
being kneed in the balls like 5 different times in the same fight.
His reaction was perfect because
Yeah.
he kicks him in the nuts and he just like stops for a second. He's like, "Have some class. This
Yeah,
isn't a bar fight."
It's like, what are you doing? Like, waste your time here.
Best joke in the entire season.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Needless to say, Alucard may or may not be a Ken doll. So
Yeah.
we don't know. He's half vampire, half human.
Well,
There's no like.
He's got super amazing healing powers, so it might have been
Still, even with like that's a very sensitive area.
You know what I need to happen? I need somebody to kick Wolverine in the dick,
Yeah, okay.
and then I want to see how he reacts.
He's probably
and
gonna
then,
fall.
and then I'll know how Alucard should have
Right,
reacted
right.
if he has a wound.
I almost feel like they did that in one of the movies, but I don't know for sure.
I like thinking about it. I think that they did,
Yeah,
but I can't remember.
I want to
Yeah.
say the guy hurt his foot because Wolverine's like entire bone structure is made out of adamantium or
Yeah.
whatever it is. So.
Yeah, nailed it. Wow, I'm so proud of you.
I actually remembered. So.
But yeah, so the fight ends, they're talking, and the stalemate ends. Alucard kind of reveals who he is, what's going on, and why he's been sleeping
For the last year.
And kind of, he doesn't directly say, well, he does and doesn't say that he got his wound, why he's been there for a year is because he's healing from what Dracula did to him.
And he says that verbatim.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, that's exactly almost what he
Pretty
says.
much.
He
Yeah,
says,
but-
"I've been
yeah,
sleeping for a year to heal the wounds that Dracula gave me."
Yeah, and so it hints back to that first episode, but it doesn't directly say that's because of it, but essentially that is because of it. And
Yeah.
that was
Yeah.
a pointless explanation that I didn't have to say. Whatever.
But that's why I had to rewatch the first episode because of that scene.
Yeah.
And then like I said, I was doing backstory stuff, so I understood a little more. And then that's when I figured out that Adrian Taps was there before he called himself Alucard.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
But he changed his name to Alucard because it's Dracula backwards, and he hates his father. He's got daddy issues.
Daddy issues.
So basically, it should be Castlevania 3, The Return of the Belmonts and Daddy Issues, not Dracula's curse.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really not Dracula's fault. This is one of those these things where looking back on it, I feel bad for Dracula,
Oh, for sure.
and I'm like, he's just kind of pissed. Like, I get it, man.
Well, they paint this really good picture of him.
Oh,
Three
yeah, they do.
quarters of the first episode, you almost think that Dracula's going to be the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that he's kind of the good guy. He falls in love with this woman and they get married and have a child. And it's everything's happy. And she's like, you need to walk the earth as a human would. And he does that. When he gets back, they're burning his wife at the stake and he blows the fuck up. So
Yeah, man, I get it.
I would do the same. Let's be real.
They definitely represent
everybody.
all the characters really well.
Yeah, they definitely told a really, really good backstory on what is leading up to what will happen in the second season.
When is that coming out? Do you have any?
Don't have a
do you
date
guys
on when
get
it's
any
coming
info
out. It's
on
just
that?
been confirmed that they are going to do a second season. It's going to be 8 episodes, and they pretty much guaranteed that they're doing a second season on the first day it's released.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
They're like, oh yeah, no, we're doing it.
Nice.
So.
Cool.
It kind of makes me a little mad because it's only 4 episodes and you already knew you were going to do a second season. Why
Yeah.
not make it 12 episodes?
Oh, that's what
And
Netflix
then-
does.
Yeah, fucking Netflix.
Look at every anime Netflix has ever done.
We'll give
Seven
you
Deadly
a
Sins
taste.
was really good. 12 seasons, and then they're like,
12
hey,
seasons?
or 12, excuse me, 12 episodes. And then they're like, hey, we're going to make more episodes. And then they come out with 3 or 4 more, and they're all fillers. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's horrible. It's terrible, because that show's amazing, too.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, like.
I guess we gave a rundown on the show.
Yeah, we gave a rundown on the show. Alucard does state that he's like, do you know, or when he's talking to Sifa, he's asking her if she knows the whole story of the Sleeping Warrior, and then she blushes and says yes. He's like, well, basically I've been waiting for a demon hunter and a wizard, and you two are what I've got. So I think
they literally
I guess
are
you'll
a
work.
demon hunter and a wizard. Probably the only two on the planet. So,
but there's more to that story than has been revealed. So
yeah,
I'm kind of interested to see on what plays out from that legend, and if we'll actually get to hear her talk about the full legend at some point.
I have a feeling on their quest we'll find out more about Alucard as a whole and about why. Like I know why he's sleeping because he's healing or whatever, but like more of like why he was
taking on the persona of the Sleeping Warrior, or
yeah.
Because that's supposed to be hundreds of years.
Yeah,
old, and he's only been down there for 1 year.
He basically created the legend and then went to sleep.
Yeah,
is what it seems like. So I think we're going to learn more about why he did that throughout the whole thing. Because like when you play the games, just real quick, when you play the games, you don't know shit about the story. Like you get like little clips of like words that people are saying, and most of the time it's like, Trevor, I'm gonna kill you, and he says, no, I'm gonna kill you, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna go kill, whipping shit. Well, the first boss you fight in Castlevania 3 is Alucard, and then he joins you. So so that's pretty canon.
Can you like switch over to Alucard as a character?
I don't remember.
That's probably pretty.
That was like 20 years ago, dude.
You said you own this game.
I do. My Nintendo doesn't work anymore.
You're like a speedrunning expert at this
I know.
game now, so.
I know how to backslide.
Yeah, well, you're not going to backslide.
So.
Yeah, so that's kind of our rundown of the first season. Opinions.
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part? Let's see.
You're not allowed. You're not allowed to say the knee and the nuts to Alucard.
Yeah, I gotta come up with
all. Yeah, I was gonna say that's all of our favorite parts.
That's our favorite joke.
Yeah, so you can't use that one again.
I kind of like the fight scene in the alley where he protects the first speaker he meets.
Dude, yeah. Yeah, when you first find out that he's a total fucking badass.
Yeah,
he's
compared
like,
to the bar fight to that,
yeah.
I mean, you actually see what he's capable of when he's not drunk.
Yeah, it's like, I'm sober now, so look out.
I just like when he's like, just walk away, don't do it.
Don't be a hero.
and then he turns down the alleyway and he's like, guys, could you not? And then
how about we all just split up?
I love the part when he like whips the guy and like takes his finger off and he's like, sorry, I was going for the sword and I missed, I'm a bit rusty. How's your finger?
It's like, here, have a bag. It's yours. I don't want it.
You should probably go get that reattached.
Right.
Yeah, that was a good part.
Yeah,
you nailed that.
I like that one a lot.
All right, Casey,
I'd
what's your
say
favorite part?
when he's at the end of the first episode, when he's sitting in the bar, these two drunk dudes are standing at the bar talking. Their conversation eventually turns into like, hey, I hate Belmonts, but the guy's like, yeah, I walked up and all I see is my goat laying on the ground, fucked within an inch of its life, and my cousin's sitting there with blood all over his pec, so I hit him in the head with a shovel. And like that's like his solution is I hit him in the head with a shovel. He's like, it's my goat. I would know if it's in love with you. So that whole conversation happens. It's probably 2-3 minutes of them talking about fucking goats. And,
I like the following part when they're fighting in the bar, and like when Trevor stops him and like punches him, he's like, "You don't have your shovel." So yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I'd say that was probably my favorite.
You guys just still both really good parts.
They keep kicking him in the nuts too.
Yeah.
Trevor's like, God damn it! Like, stop kicking me there.
Stop kicking me in the nuts. He says something like that.
Leave. Can you guys please leave my testicles alone?
That's what he says.
Yes.
Yes. Look at you. So proud of you.
I remember stuff every now and
word
then.
for word in this here.
I think since you guys took the actual really good parts, I should have gone first.
Yeah, right.
Shit, I don't know. Oh, I liked 12 parts. I liked when he kills the Cyclops and all the things that were stone come back to life.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then like the headless stuff starts like just like coming back to life and like starts spewing blood and stuff. I thought that was pretty brutal. But I guess I'd have to go with the initial part when Dracula shows himself in the fire. That was pretty cool. Where he just like shows up in the fire and he's like, "You guys have 1 year," and everybody's like, "It's Satan," and they were
He's like, "No, my name's Dracula."
He's like, "No, yeah, I'm Vlad Dracula Tepes," and they're like, "Oh, you're supposed to be a myth."
Yeah, he's like, "You're not real. I don't believe in you. You're not real." He's
so
like,
basically,
okay.
he's like, "All right, well, like I said, you got 1 year, and then I'll be back. So make peace with your gods and stuff."
Leave, yeah.
Idiots. And then disappears.
Yeah.
And then he starts breaking stuff in his castle, and
His son shows up. Yeah.
and then Alucard shows up and says, "You can't do this."
It's like,
And he goes,
"Screw you."
"Blah blah blah blah. I have to do this." And then Alucard says, "I mourn with you, but I can't let you summon the demons of hell because once you release them, you can't put them back. Essentially,
Like you're gonna commit genocide.
yeah, and I can't let you do that because you're gonna kill many innocent people, and nobody's innocent." But
So what are you guys most looking forward to, like, going on, like, with the next season? Like, what do you think's going to happen?
I hope we find out if Alucard has a penis.
Yes, well, I mean, that is on all of our minds here.
Yeah.
Because I gotta know.
Here at General Nerdcast, we want to know if you have a penis.
Yes, let us know, please.
Probably don't do that for real, though. Like,
People might
those
stop watching the
emails,
show.
comments, whatever.
for sure don't, though. Like, 100% for sure don't do that.
Like I said, I'm looking forward to like hearing more of the legend and whatnot and seeing how it plays out. But I do want to see like we're in the next season we have to find out more about Alucard's past because he's the one who like had the briefest screen time and everything.
Yeah, we've got to learn more about him, and
So-
I would like to see where he's at in the crowd when his mother's being burned at the stake. Because
I hope they do a throwback to that.
yeah, I mean he was there. I guess he probably was there, and then he probably left because I was going to say he was there, and then he was at the castle.
Then he had to,
and then it was really quick. But then, like, now that I think about it, they show her like totally charred and falling apart, and then they show Dracula's part. So I mean, he probably had a good few hours to go back to the castle.
Yeah,
and depending on how he can travel, because
we don't even know that yet. He
like,
probably flies on a surfboard or something. You know?
he is the Silver Surfer.
Yes, the new one.
I think I want to see, as much as this can get annoying in shows, I do want to see like flashbacks to Alucard as a kid and Dracula as like how their relationship is, how Alucard's relationship with his mom was, and like how he got
total mama's
shaped.
boy, probably. My guess.
Yeah, I that would be interesting to see if like he always had daddy issues, or if it was just be like because he's like, "Yo, mommy wouldn't like this, dude. Don't, please."
Right.
And then he's like, "I'm gonna do it anyway because I'm Dracula and I'm mad." And he goes, "Well, I have to try to stop you, but I'm a little bitch. I can't do it yet 'cause I'm not strong like you. I'm not a real vampire. I'm only half buddy guy."
Half buddy guy.
So I agree. I think it would be cool to see the relationship that they had leading up to this point, because it would be more heartfelt, I guess, of what's happening if they were like really, really close and like best friends until this point.
I think I'm excited to see them like how they do their traveling, like how they handle each other.
Yeah,
it's gonna be Alucard, Trevor, and Sifa
Belnades.
S. We're just gonna call her the chick in the show.
The speaker.
I want
The
to see
wizard.
them make it all the way to
Speaker
the castle
wizard chick.
too. So I'm hoping in season 2 they at least make it to the castle by the end of it. I can't imagine they're gonna end the show in 8 episodes, but it's possible.
I have a solid feeling that the end of season 2 is going to be them getting to the castle.
Yeah.
And like the castle gate opens,
Right,
and then
right.
it's like scene,
Right.
and then it's like stay tuned for season 3.
Yeah.
So I have a strong feeling that's how it's going to go.
I can see
I guess depending on how well received this is, and if they're planning a 3rd season or not.
I mean, the way I see it, this show's pretty unique as far as like the amount of gore in it.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it's very adult, like a lot of F words, a lot of swearing.
Oh yeah.
Dead people. We're probably going to see some fan service in this next season. At least
Oh,
I'm
boobies.
hoping for. But yeah, it could be interesting to see where the show's going to take itself because, obviously at the end of it, it's going to be them crawling through the castle, killing monsters and stuff, and hopefully Dracula has some more of his special monsters in store for us, just like the stone-eyed Cyclops.
Yeah, that would be cool.
I just look up something real quick.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah, I do want to see how their personalities clash. Obviously, that'll be a big highlight, big joking sequence of the show.
Yeah.
See, because do they follow the traditional thing where vampires can only be out at night and whatnot? Are they only going to travel at night, and that's when all the monsters, demons are going to be out? Or are they able to actually travel how Alucard was traveling, find a different way, different routes or whatnot?
I think in Dracula's case, because they never show him going outside, or actually they do, because it shows him walking back. Remember when he's walking back to the town and it's kind of dusk?
Yeah,
and he runs into the old lady. So I'm thinking he can probably travel during the day and that sunlight's not an issue. But
yeah,
I don't.
I don't entirely remember if it was fully on dark or if it was.
It was kind of light. I don't think it was dark, and I don't think it was middle of the day.
Yeah.
I don't think Dracula follows the same rules.
Yeah, okay.
Because he's kind of
the
superior, original vampire.
And
so I don't think he follows the same rules as that. I was looking for... I can't find it now. But Trevor Belmont basically falls in love with somebody, and I was trying to see if it was Sypha or not. I think it is. I think he and Sypha do, and
have a quarter vampire baby.
No.
Not yet.
Alucard is the vampire.
Oh, yeah, you're right. My bad.
Trevor's
hang on here.
Yeah.
I fudged up. My bad.
They're just going to have a mixed...
First timer. Sorry.
That's what I was looking for, and I can't remember. I know he does do that, and then they have a baby, and the baby becomes the super demon hunter wizard person. So, anyway, not that important. I think the thing I'm looking forward to most in the second season is just the narrative that they've laid out. I just want to see where it goes.
Yeah.
Because they've definitely told a good story already, and I just want to see them finish it. And I really hope that they do more than 2 seasons and they do get a chance to tell the whole story.
Give us a 26 episode anime. That's the
30,
ballpark.
80, 26 episodes.
Anywhere between 30, 80, and 26 would be perfect.
Look, if you don't One Piece me, I'm happy. Just don't make 7,000 episodes and we'll be good. I think if they do 2 more seasons of about 12 episodes would be great.
Yeah,
it's
about perfect.
Yeah, right, 28, 30 episodes, yeah. I'd be good with that.
Me too.
Yeah.
Give me a rating.
Rating? After
What are
4
we
episodes, it's kind of tough. We'll go...
Give me an out of 10 rating.
Okay, there we go.
So, solid 5 out of 7.
Perfect. A perfect 5 out of 7.
Perfect 5
Gotcha.
out of 7.
Yeah, I put it up there too. I'd probably say on a bad day an 8 and on a good day a 10. So
I'm gonna go with a 6.5 to a 7 because I'm mad that's only 4 episodes.
Fair.
If
next season comes out,
yeah,
higher rating.
Yeah, for sure. But just because it's 4 episodes, it makes me mad.
Yeah.
Because they did suck me in, and I do want to watch it. And I mean, this one came out pretty quick from when they announced it.
Yeah.
So I think we probably have 2 or 3 months before they start showing it again.
Hopefully.
But we'll see.
Yeah, it definitely sucked me into. It's kind of one of those that makes me want to watch it.
Yeah,
which
for sure
doesn't happen very often in 4 episodes. Usually, One Piece, for example, is about 100 episodes before you're like, yeah, now I'm stuck. Let's go.
I just want to say this real quick. This motherfucker has watched every episode of One Piece.
Yes.
He and
3
other people have watched all 600,000 people.
Me and 3 people. We're best friends.
Dude, how can you... I'm just not even gonna do that.
Multiple years of waiting
years
for,
and years and
yeah,
years.
about 10. We're looking at a 10-year span here for me. So
I thought Naruto was too long.
It is too long. You know what?
It's half the length of where you are
No,
now.
Naruto and Shippuden together are the same length as
I guess you're right.
One Piece. But to be fair, like everybody else, when Sasuke and Naruto fought in Naruto first gen, I stopped watching because there was 200 episodes of garbage, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's true. That's when I started reading it. Then it was way more exciting.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there.
Yeah, another day.
So, we've done that. We've done everything. I think that's...
It's been a review of Castlevania.
It's kind of a rundown then review.
Yeah, rundown review.
Well, we'll work it out, smooth it out, our process.
Yeah, this
one's a little different.
Yeah.
Just because it was only 4 episodes, we do have time to kind of actually run through it.
Yeah.
But...
Want to read the script?
Right.
No.
No?
I don't want to do that.
Which character do you want to be? I want to be the Archbishop because he's an asshole.
Because he's an asshole. That's why you want to be him? Because he's an asshole?
Because I don't do that in real life, so I gotta pretend.
Fair enough.
I gotta pretend.
Yeah.
I'm going to be Dracula, so I have the least amount of work.
So you have the least amount of work?
I'm in, the first episode, and I'm done. I'm out.
All right, what show
kinda.
is next? We gotta pick something.
Do you want to pick something live on the air? Just
Do
real quick,
you?
I'm just run through this. The composer for Dracula was Trevor Morris. It was written by Warren Ellis, directed by Sam Dietz, and there was 150,000 executive producers, but the main one is Adi Shankar. So, he did that. Trevor Belmont was played by Richard Armitage. Alucard, or Adrian Tepes, was played by James Callis.
Ooh.
What?
Words.
Dracula was played by a very famous actor, Graham McTavish. And Sifa Blendes was played by Alejandro Reynoso. Reynoso?
Close enough.
I can't read my own handwriting.
It's pretty bad.
So let's just go with Alejandra. One of the two. Fucking doesn't matter. I just want to give them, the credit that they were due. They did a good job.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. What are we doing next? Are we doing a show or are we doing a game?
Ooh.
Show, game, movie.
What games are coming out in the next 2 weeks? When's Destiny 2 out? That's the important one.
We still a month for that.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I don't know.
There is a game coming out really soon, actually.
We might have to get back to you
Yeah.
on what we're reviewing.
I was not ready for this.
If you guys have any suggestions
Sprung
for
shit on me.
what we want, what do you want to see us review? What do you want to have us talk about? Whether it be a show, mainly anime shows, but we're open to other ones.
Right.
Movies, video games. We are open to reviewing or talking about our experiences, frustrations, or just the story. Whatever comes to mind.
T-Dub starts watching Fate.
I still need to start that, yeah. I'm working on it.
Hellblade is the one that I was thinking of.
Hellblade.
I just finished watching all of, I've watched it several times now, but all of Rick and Morty, which, again, Season 3 starting today.
I mean, technically, it's because we do this on Sunday, so that's the 30th.
Yeah.
You won't see this till Wednesday, or hear it till Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Here Wednesday, see Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Is that what we do?
Yeah.
You think I would know this?
No.
No. Thanks, Tyler. Vote of confidence. So, yeah. If you have any questions, comments, concerns about what we talked about, if you want to add your own little spice of life to what we did, you can get a hold of us at generalnerdcast@gmail.com. We have a Facebook, General Nerdcast. We have a Twitter. Was the next one I was looking for. It's also General Nerdcast. We have a Patreon page if you want to help us out, grow the show, get better equipment, do more, better make noises.
Yes.
If you want to hear us make more noises, you can help us out by going to patreon.com/General Nerdcast and going there and helping us out that way. But listening and watching is good enough. We appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Don't forget to subscribe to all our places. We have YouTube,
Yes.
Facebook, everywhere. Just subscribe, comment, let us know what you like.
Let us know what you like.
That's it?
That's it?
That's it?
That's it?
That's it?
That's it?
This is it?
Das.
All right. I guess we're done. Tyler called it.
Have a wonderful morning.
Oh, yeah. We got to do that thing.
Yeah.
That's why I keep you around.
Eat your good
You remember
breakfasts.
things.
Do all your morning activities.
For listeners in the afternoon, have a great afternoon, rest of your day, and I hope you had a good morning. Hope you woke up thinking of sunshine. If you're not into sunshine, rain clouds.
That's a pretty good thing to wake up.
Rain clouds?
Just wake up.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I hope you.
That's a start.
I hope you woke up. I guess that's a good. Yeah.
Kudos to you if you
I
did.
just hope you woke up and went. It's gonna be a good day. If you listen to this in the evening, don't listen to this while you eat dinner. It's still not happy time for me. Not dinner. Dinner's happy. Oh, I love dinner. Dinner's. We have pizza tonight.
Sure.
We're gonna have pizza tonight.
We get.
Listen to us while you eat dessert, so you can fill your sweet mouth with sweet, yummy, gorgeous, sweet treats.
And we'll fill your ears with this lovely voice.
Happiness.
Sweet, sexy voice time. If you're listening to us right before you go to bed, well, I hope this voice makes you happy.
Chicka chicka! Smooches.